to 10 Minutes of Training Enrichment section, and today we have our solo cups back out, and what we're going to play is more, again, cup game, very similar to what we've played, but we're going to advance it a little bit. So what I'm going to do, should have grabbed my treats first, but I have 3 cups here, and I'm going to take the top one off. Actually, I'll take 2. I'm gonna put a treat, or you could put a couple pieces of kibble. I'm gonna put it right on top of the first cup, stack it, another treat, or a couple pieces of kibble, stack it, right? And then I'm gonna put it on the ground with some treats in the middle here. There you go. Now we've got 3 treats, or 3 couple pieces. He'll probably get that first one. And now, how do we get the cups separated from each other is now the next question. I'm gonna let him figure it out. The nice thing is that he can hear them in there, so that is keeping him enticed and interested. Again, I want to make sure he doesn't get too frustrated. Some dogs get frustrated. Pete does it, honestly. He just leaves it alone. If it's too hard, he just walks away. So, you get it. If he is, if you need the help, maybe you come and I just spread them out a little bit more. And I'm going to see what he does. You saw they kicked it and it like rolled them all apart, which is why I also like using solo cups, because they do roll. They're plastic. I don't have to worry about glass or anything. Honestly, Pete has his own stack of solo cups that we use. So, good boy, you do it again? Yeah. Alright, let's see. So what you can do too is you can do multiple stacks of these all over your room. So like we've been doing in the past with our cup games, we've kind of set up this like flood of cups in the room and let our dogs do whatever they'd like. So you definitely can do that, or you can just continue doing like one stack at a time. You can make your stacks bigger. It really doesn't matter. There's no like right or wrong to this. Really what we're trying to do is just mental stimulation for our dogs. And like I said, I'm using treats. If you'd rather use like 3 or 4 pieces of kibble, and this is how you feed your dog their breakfast or dinner for the day, great, right? More power to you. There you go. I'm gonna do the same thing. Knock it over, and let's see. I'm gonna give him a little bit more time to try and solve this on his own. You got it. Get it. Yeah, good boy. Might have to move my camera around or move the cups around. Good boy, you got it. Ready? I'm going to spread them out, but not as far as I did last time. Just a little bit. Oh, he's getting it. Maybe he got one. He got one out. Yay, good boy! Got one. Got one. Oh no, they smushed back together. I might have to go over it. Good job, buddy. Good boy. Another reason why I love enrichment games like this is it's problem solving. So I'm letting him problem solve, and it actually does increase his confidence. So there was one solo cup left over here. Here you go, buddy. You got it. Come on. You got it. Oh, wow. Good boy. Look at that. That time, he used his mouth and took the cup apart. And now he's got a treat in the one cup. Yay! Awesome, I love that. So I mean, that was like 5 minutes. We went through 6 treats in 5 minutes. If that was feeding time, if I was using his kibble, he gets a cup of food. I mean, this game could easily last 45 minutes, if not longer, if we continued playing it. So, great enrichment game, great game for you to play during feeding time or not. Like I said, make sure we look to see if our dog is getting too overwhelmed and too frustrated, and we may need to help them out a little bit. So sometimes the solo cups can get suctioned to each other, so just pulling them apart just a little bit, and I'll show you here a little closer. When I was helping him, instead of them being tight, the first time I did about this much, and the second time I only did about this much. So that could be a way that you start helping your dog if they're getting too frustrated, is maybe they're here and you just slowly over time push them more and more together. I've noticed that this specific style of solo cup, you can see that these aren't real solo cups. They're knockoffs. So, but the design is actually kind of locking. So like if it's off, it like locks in itself. So that may be making it a little harder for him. I could also, when I stack, a treat like this, I could probably also put one on the side. So I don't know if you saw, I'm just sneaking one right here and then kind of pushing it down. So this one is sticking out right there. Here you go. And that could also maybe help, maybe not, I don't know. So I might have just jammed it and made it like harder to get open. There, he kicked it, got that treat out. Good boy. Uh-oh. Oh no. And so good boy, keep going. Get it, buddy. Get it. Sometimes words of encouragement can help. Get it, buddy. Okay. He smushed it back together. He might come back. That's the thing too. Give your dog some time. They may come back to it after he checks all these other cups. He may come back. He may not. I may need to pull it out and make it easier. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that game. This is fun. I like this game. So we're gonna try and think of more ways we can use cups in our game, because solo cups are less expensive than other things. Like I said, these aren't real solo cups even. So. Cool. Well, I hope you guys had fun. I hope you try this game out and let me know if you guys like it or not. Always message me if your dog's having any complications with anything. But I think this was great. Thanks for joining. We'll see you next time.